Now, I'm just going to admit to you, a little confession to make. I've got these two pipes coming through, I put them under the floor. I'd marked on the wall which one was hot and which one was cold, but that was a week ago, and now I've forgotten which way round it was, and I've now got to connect them up to the shower valve, so they've got to be right, hot on the left, cold on the right. So what I'm going to do, I use this vacuum cleaner. Now, you can use this, it's a wet and dry vacuum cleaner, so if there's any water in this pipe, it won't matter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it over one of these pipes and switch it on, and then I'm going to go and open a hot tap somewhere else in the house. And if it sucks air out through if it sucks air into the hot tap, then I'll know which one's the hot. So I'll try this one. You've got to take a gamble and just put it on. In fact, this is a blower as well, this one. So I might as well use it. I might as well blow it, then I'm not going to suck any water out through the thing. So you can do it, suck or blow, it doesn't make any difference at all, but if you're just trying to trace a pipe back, this is one way of doing it. So here we go. You can follow me? Now that'll be on the mains. Oh well, best laid plans. I'm going to have to go up in the loft, put a bung on the vent pipe in the loft, and then that'll pressure it up. In fact, I'll probably be able to tell just by the vent pipe which one's which. Now in plumbing, there's a lot of times when you need to see under the floorboards, you need to work out where pipes are going, where cables are going. I always used to use a torch and a mirror and just try and see along, and that was great. And then I had the idea of taking photographs with my phone and having a look at those. But then they started getting all these little CCTVs, these sort of endoscope things that we've got, inspection cameras they call them quite a lot of the time. Anyway, there's any number of these around, as you've probably seen, and they're getting cheaper and cheaper, but some of them are quite elaborate. There's a lot involved in them, and they've got screens and things. This one is from Depth Tech. It's easy to set up. All you do with this one, switch it on, get your phone out, download the app from your app store. It sees the Wi-Fi signal that this is transmitting, hooks up to your phone, and away you go. Last night I tested this bath ready for the tiler to tile in this last piece of panel. I thought I've got to run it up. So I filled the bath up and then I pulled the plug, as it were, and it ran away really, really slowly. All this here, even though I think it's falling quite reasonably, it's actually really slow when it's running away. So I'm going to rerun it. I should have done that in the first place. I should have ignored the existing one and just rerun it straight through there and out. The only trouble is there's a mass of pipe work there. I don't know where it goes, quite honestly. A lot of it is just sitting there, but it's right in the way of where I want to put the waste. So there is a small gap. I've identified a sort of 2" by 2" gap where there isn't any pipe work, where I can get through the wall. But the trouble is, I'm not 100% sure, and I really don't want to put that core bit through this through this pipe. You can see what I'm talking about there, which is, that's not my soldering, by the way. Right, so there's the pipes I've got to miss. That red brick over in the corner there is where I want to go through. And just there. I can't go through lower because there's a great bulk of timber in the way there. And I can't go through higher. So if I get through there, it'll be happy days. But it's tricky. I won't pretend that it's not tricky. Can you see all that pipe work there? It's just all in the way. There's a little hole there, and that is where I've just drilled the pilot hole through from outside. So where that daylight is showing is right at the top of that cross strut. There's a cross strut that goes across the timbers. Now, if I can get that cross strut out of the way, I'm clear of pipe work. So my measurement was within ½ an inch, which, considering I measured it off this window and just ran it down and across, that's not bad going for me.
Better. So that gives you your depth. That gives you the
depth for the mosaics then.
Yeah.